First partner, let's go. Chelsea's going to be strong.
With Evie, and we went to a women's only jiu-jitsu camp up in the Lake District last weekend, and it was great fun, wasn't it?
So good.
It was so good. So what was the biggest number of women, just women, in a room doing jiu-jitsu that you've had before that?
Maybe like 15, 20
Yeah.
max.
Sam, who runs the gym there, said that, yeah, there was about 50. It was good. It was good and full. Like, you could literally pick out who, you know, oh, okay, there's somebody roughly my level, roughly my size, maybe roughly my age. This is amazing. And obviously the guys might not appreciate this, but, you know, this is uncommon for women in jiu-jitsu. What were your highlights?
I think I really enjoyed the pressure passing stuff with Chelsea because it just plays into my game so well. And I think some of the tips that she gave around sitting into the knee curtain stuff was really helpful because I don't think I ever was doing that. But yeah, I quite like the lapel stuff that we were doing with Vanessa because I feel like I hadn't explored that as like a pinning kind of thing before.
And then in the rolling, in the open mats?
Yeah, I think even before when I've trained at other clubs, all the women I've trained with have been smaller than me, been lighter than me. So it was quite good. I was just like, where are they all? Where are all these big women?
Obviously you train with guys also who are bigger, but it's different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, totally.
Why is it different? Can you put your finger on like why it's so different rolling with other women than men?
I don't want to sound like a bit rude here, but I feel like the ego isn't quite there sometimes. I feel like with the guys, they're like, oh yeah, well, ease off a bit at first, and then they like feel that you're quite strong, and then they're like, oh, gotta ramp this up. Then you think, oh, I've got to ramp up, and then they ramp up again, and that kind of like last ramp up stage, you just can't match.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with the other ladies, they kind of were ramping up, but you could match that ramp up. Yeah,
it's not like the women are not being offensive or aggressive or, you know, some of them were going mad. Like, I mean, some of them are just as aggressive as any guys, but I think that ego thing is definitely a thing for some guys. But to be fair to a lot of men who we train with and who I have trained with in the past, I think it's also, and I feel it too sometimes when I roll with the kids, for instance. When you've got someone much smaller, you're trying to reduce your weight and strength to match them, but that takes some practice to do for a start. But also, you don't want to be patronising. You know, you don't, but you also don't want to hurt them. So I think it can be quite difficult. The first open mat after the first session was a pretty good one for both of us. I think we got a good few rolls in, and it was unusual because when I go to the mixed camps up there, they don't usually do much rolling after that session. Everyone's desperate to kind of pace themselves throughout the day for a start, but also go off, get lunch and stuff. But I think because we were all like, this is our one opportunity to roll with as many women as possible, the mat was just full. Everyone was rolling for the full hour. And then there was a big organised dinner, which was really nice. So nice to just sit and actually socialise with everybody, which doesn't happen on the mixed camps either. The open mat on the second day, I failed miserably to do what I should have done, which was pick out people who I should have been rolling with, people my size and level. And instead I accepted a few rolls from girls heavier than me and just struggled. I was already like exhausted from a full day, and I was just like, oh, I just got crushed. I mean, it wasn't just a weight thing, you know, they were good, the purple belts, and like definitely a lot of technique involved there too.
I'm Mel, I train at Andy Nugent's Martial Arts in Stevenage. Just had a roll with Vanessa, I got my bum kicked. It was a really good roll, really dynamic. made me think a lot more. She gave me some really nice tips after. The camp itself, everyone's so friendly. I'm having a really good time. Everyone's rolling, everyone's training. It's just really good. It's good to train with other girls. It's really hard to find girls to train with in jiu-jitsu. We're all in one room, having a really good time.
Anything else? We had a nice time together.
Yeah, it was great.
Shared a room. I got a bed this time. Like, usually sleep on the mats or in the like exercise room. It's a very nice gym, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice gym, really nice vibe in general, I think, and proper good coffee.
Yeah.
The most important bit.
We would both highly recommend that
Yeah,
any
super highly recommend.
jiu-jitsu ladies watching this go find a women's only camp if you can. There are more and more of them, but also get to a women's open mat. It's highly likely that you don't have very many women training at your gym because this is the way it goes, and the best way to train with other women is go seek them out. There's lots of gyms hold women's open mats, and then find these camps because they are well worth it. All right, good. Thanks, Evie.
Thank you.
I look forward to the next one with you.
Yeah, I know, I'm so excited.
And thank you to Lee for paying for me to go. That was pretty cool. He's a pretty cool coach.